The era of the budget iPad is about to end. For the last few years, the standard entry-level iPad has been the safe choice. The student's companion, the kitchen counter tablet, the reliable machine for the basics. But as we sit here in February 2026, the tech world is buzzing with a realization that is sending shockwaves through the tablet market. Apple is about to turn their cheapest iPad into a powerhouse that might actually make the iPad era relevant. Welcome to the dawn of the iPad 12th generation, the most significant internal overhaul in the history of the base model iPad. If you are currently using an iPad 9 or 10, or if you are about to buy the current iPad 11, you need to stop everything. Because the leaks coming out of the supply chain this month suggest that Apple is finally ungimping their budget tablet. We are talking about the jump to the A18 or even the A19 chip, a massive increase in RAM, and the official arrival of Apple Intelligence to the mass market. In this video, we are going to break down the spring 2026 shift. I have gathered every piece of data on the new N1 wireless chip, the truth about the Stage Manager 2 leak that brings real multitasking to the base model, and the secret reason why Apple is finally ditching the 64GB storage tier for good. By the end of this audio, you will know exactly why this $349 tablet might be the only computer you need, how it plans to compete with the new wave of OLED Android tablets, and why the education event in March is the date you need to circle in red on your calendar. Let's start with the engine of the machine. For years, the base iPad has lived on hand-me-down silicon. It usually gets the chip that was in the iPhone from 2 years ago. But 2026 is different. The February leaks confirm that the iPad 12 is skipping the line. We are seeing two distinct rumors. Some sources point to the A18 chip from the iPhone 16, while the most recent reports from the Taipei assembly plants suggest something even bolder. The A19 chip, the same 3nm monster powering the iPhone 17. Why would Apple give their cheapest iPad their newest chip? It's not just for speed, it's for Apple Intelligence. The previous iPad 11, running the A16, was the last of its kind. The last iPad that couldn't run Apple's full AI suite. To bring Siri 2.0, localized large language models, and real-time generative tools to the millions of students and casual users who buy the base model, Apple must include 8GB of RAM and a modern neural engine. By putting the A19 in the iPad 12, Apple is future-proofing the entry level for the next 5 years. But this chip isn't just about smart features. It's about hardware-accelerated ray tracing. For the first time, the cheap iPad will be able to play AAA games like Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed with the same lighting effects as a PlayStation 5. If you are a gamer on a budget, the iPad 12 just became the most powerful gaming console under $400 in the world. Now let's talk about the screen. This is where the debate gets intense. The iPad 10 and 11 used a 10.9-inch non-laminated display. For the enthusiasts, the air gap between the glass and the pixels was a deal-breaker. In February 2026, there are whispers of a lamination breakthrough. While Apple likely won't give us OLED, they need to save that for the Pro and the rumored iPad mini 8. The leaks suggest the iPad 12 might finally move to a fully laminated liquid retina display. This means when you use your Apple Pencil, it feels like the ink is coming directly